You can feel it in the air. Oh yes, happy Friday. I'm Tina Jennings, and like every Friday here on The Blend, we bring you Pasa from the great group at 94.9 MIXfm, our ambassador of events going on in town. Today is Mrs. Grant.
Wow, that was quite the intro.
I know.
I'm so glad I'm here now.
I should just follow you around and introduce you as you enter rooms.
I would love that. I'm beginning to wonder if you thought maybe Bobby or Greggy were going to be here.
And you're like, no, it's me. And you, of course, bring a huge list of stuff.
This is like the weekend for events. There are 6 festivals going on in town. We won't be talking about all of those. I know you guys talked to the folks from the Patrick Taylor Memorial 5K.
Yep.
I think the cool part about this is superheroes and the whole capes and everything. But I also love that it's a walk, run, and roll event. And it's going to kick off at Reid Park tomorrow morning at the band shell at 8 o'clock. They imagine they'll be done by noon. And at 10 o'clock is when the Tucson Firefighters Chili Cook-Off begins.
You walk off the calories, then you get some chili and some beer.
Exactly. Why not? And hang out in the park in Tucson, and especially at Reid Park, which is just absolutely great. And they're both to benefit some amazing charities. The 5K will benefit the MS Foundation and the Greater Purpose Project. And the Chili Cook-Off actually benefits the Adopt a Family program that the Tucson Fire Department does. So I think that's really great.
Great causes.
Yes.
And what a great way to spend your day. It is. Do you want to do a little theater?
I don't sing.
You don't have to do the theater, but you can enjoy the theater.
Yes, absolutely. I thought you were going to make me sing Mamma Mia, and I was going to say, your poor people who are watching right now are going to be saying, how did she get a job in radio?
Look, if I can sing on this show, you can sing on this show.
Yeah, it is back, Mamma Mia, on Broadway, off Broadway in this case, thanks to the folks at Broadway of Tucson, and they are bringing it to Centennial Hall. Opens today. We'll be playing through Sunday, October 23rd. It's all the great music you remember from ABBA. Money, Money, Money. I mean, you name it, it's in there. Tickets actually are pretty reasonable. They start at $19.
Really?
Yeah, I was very surprised about that.
You know what, for such a big name show, don't miss that opportunity. They don't cost that if you go anywhere else.
No, absolutely not. Next up, Sweat for Pets.
Yes.
We've been hearing about this. It's all to benefit the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Again, it is a 3K this time, but it is a walk, roll, and ride kind of thing. So it's walk, run, have some fun. And if your dog is well behaved, you can actually take your dog there as well. That's going to be going on Sunday morning, 7:30, and it'll start at the U of A Mall.
Yes, and you can dress your pet up in the Halloween costume, and they have a Halloween costume contest. Dogs in costumes rule.
I love it. It's just like the greatest thing.
I know. I'm still trying to pick out Stout's costume, so I'm working on that. But I know if you're here, we have to talk a little bit about soccer.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so football, nothing going on U of A football this weekend. But tonight, the U of A soccer team, the men's soccer team, is going to be taking on AS who? Yes, they are. At Sitton Field, it kicks off tonight at 7 o'clock. The admission is free, gives you a chance to go down and cheer these guys on. Win or tie for the U of A, that's it. They get the conference title. They're already going on to the Nationals. They'll be playing UCLA coming up in a couple of weeks. So these guys are on fire, and it'd be a great night to go watch some soccer and cheer on the U of A men's soccer team.
It is. Coach Rhodes has really done a great job with the team. Like you said, they are just on fire this season.
They're fifth in the nation right now.
That's awesome. You know what? Go show them a little love.
Yes, absolutely. And then just spend the night when you get up tomorrow morning. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
U of A police will be all over me for telling you to do that.
They frown upon that a little bit.
They don't like that so much. It's the 63rd annual Band Day. If you've never seen this, it's pretty incredible. High school bands from all over Tucson. There'll be over 40 of them competing tomorrow at U of A Stadium. So it's at Arizona Stadium. And these kids are just amazing. The Pride of Arizona will also be performing twice tomorrow. They'll do one in the afternoon, and then they're going to take like a little session off, and then they will be back later on in the evening. And as the night progresses, it's my understanding that the bands themselves get larger and larger.
Oh, wow.
So you're starting to deal with those bigger bands. And it's an all-day thing. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can pop in at any time. Show your support for these kids. It's $8 admission. And get to see some, bands perform. Pop in whenever.
Well, I'm not talented enough to play any instrument, and I have a hard time walking and chewing gum at the same time. So I don't know how they do all of that. So I'm impressed already.
And for them to be all in sync and play something at the same time.
I can't even.
So
Also,
crazy.
a huge thing going on this weekend, actually starting today with Pack the Park, but we have HopeFest.
Right. So Pack the Park takes place today, and then all those volunteers get everything together and get it all prepared for tomorrow. HopeFest. It is at Keno Stadium. This is an amazing event that is open to the public tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's free services, the kinds of things that a lot of people can't afford to do because they don't have insurance. So dental, medical. They're also going to do like haircuts, they'll have clothing, but it's all on a first come, first serve basis. So you want to get down to Keno Stadium tomorrow, definitely well before 2 o'clock, I would say.
Yes, and if anybody out there can get to a point where you can help to volunteer, they're always looking for more volunteers. Of course, Pack the Park, like you said today, drop off all of your donations, but it is very profound when you go and you see all these people working together to make this happen. It's really an awesome event.
Well, and to see the gratitude in the people who are getting these services who maybe didn't have the opportunity before because they just can't handle it or they can't, they don't have the money for it. So you just feel for them.
We have a great community.
Very cool. We do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mrs. Grant, you always do a great job.
It was.
We're all going to be
always
busy.
Oh my gosh, incredibly busy. So much going on.
I know.
Oktoberfest, all the haunted houses, all that stuff.
I'm going to do all of it. Listen to 94.9 Mix FM every weekday morning to catch Bobby, Greg, and Mrs. Grant on the Morning Mix. To learn more, log on to MIXfm.com. And of course, we would be glad to talk about your event next Friday. Just send a message to our Facebook page with all of the details.